Hello, everyone. Welcome into more Seven Wonders here on the Sorcerer Network. I totally lost what I was going to say in this intro. But hey, we are going to continue on here with our journey to try to not suck at this game. We get Giza again. That seems to be a very popular one here. So I'm going to grab the wood first. This wonder I find is a very big natural resource, and then we do have to make sure that we have papyrus. But we got loom and brick next to us. Now again, we do have to have money, but we can get around that. So probably the timber yard is what I'm looking for here. It gets me an extra stone, gets me my second wood. I think that's an acceptable thing to do. All right, and then I do think we grab the press here to have the papyrus, because then, I suppose we could want some access to glass, but I think we can work around that. So we got plenty of resources over here. All right, so I don't see any reason why we don't try to build up an army here. Wars, wonders, and then maybe some blue going in there would be a good start. Also, it would be nice to kind of complete the first bit of this wonder. Okay, there's the glass right there that we have access to. I would bury something, but the altar is never a bad thing to get. Leaves to the Pantheon without having to worry about, anything there. Okay. I think I would rather than take one of these, I would rather complete the first section of the wonder. I don't think I need to overdo it on resources. That's one of the things that, in kind of reading your comments and, kind of going through, watching back through the game here, I've just noticed I don't need to do as much resources as I think I do. All right, Vineyard's a lot of coins. Caravansery's not a bad play here. If I get the Caravansery, I probably, no, I think walls is the right thing, because right now I really don't have any way to complete this wonder right here. Because I really don't have enough money, and unfortunately, it seems like my opponents to my left and right are really going resource heavy. I think it's just acceptable to grab the points here. I think that's fine. I don't hate that. He seems to be going really set up with the yellows, going resource light because everyone else is going resource heavy. So I have access to all the resources. The issue is that I don't have a lot of money. All right, he grabs that. All right, so this probably is a tailor-made wonder. All right. I suppose this is actually just too much money to pass up. I do pass the war card, which means I could lose this war. Is it worth 6 coins to complete this wonder? I think the answer is yes. I'm going to say the answer is yes. Who do I want to pay? I want to pay more to this guy. I'm going to just give him all the coins. Yeah, so that's unfortunate there. So, I do win one here. Which I come out on top in terms of points there. Interesting that I do not have enough money to grab the palace. So I probably just want to bury that, to be honest with you, so just someone else can't get it. That would get me 7 points. A lot of war cards in this one. So yeah, I think I'm okay with that. All right, Pantheon, 100%. So we are seeing a lot of things here that we can't get, but we have enough that we can that I'm feeling okay with how we decided to do these resources. It'll just be interesting to see now where we kind of end up. Though I will say I mean, he's not really going that heavy into science. This person, I guess, has a lot of blues, and that could be something. Well, I think I probably want to spend my money. And I think I want to make sure that I win some wars here. I think I don't want to play around with that. Okay. I mean, this is 3 coins, 3 victory points. I can't get the Spies Guild. This is I mean, this is worth the most victory points here, so that's what we're doing. And my opponents are paying me a fair amount that I don't mind doing that. All right, I think I would like to... It's a little bit overkill, but I don't really need to spend... Obviously, I don't need to spend for the other war card, and then I also don't really feel like a point for science really does it. And this does kind of guarantee that I'll get the full 10 points on wars this game. This guy has... The guilds is a that's a pretty good guild score there. Yeah, really nice that this guy went heavy yellow. Interesting that he did that. I think we just discard one of these. I guess I could just play this. Either way, it's a point. So, I guess the only question, the only thing would be that I'm just going to discard this because, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I still beat him. Okay. So... That's fine. So we get the maximum war. We complete our wonder. How do we do? Hey, we tied, and we won because of the coins. That's the tiebreaker. Woohoo! Yeah. So let's kind of see the score here. So yeah, the guild scores for this guy is what saved him. Really, with everyone, it just seemed like no one else had anything that was really, really great. And so, like, my wonder of 20, which is great about Giza, kind of carried us. And then only 3 cards to get 15 points, whereas X-Clone had to get 4 cards to get 15 points. That's something. The wars are always nice to win, especially those Third Age wars. And then really no one was super rich. And the fact that I had 17 coins at the end... That's really crazy that they were all buying the stone off of me. That's what they were doing. So, all right. So a good way to start off the video. I mean, as with any game, you start to play it more and start to get advice. I appreciate the people who have commented because it really does. I think one of the reasons why I've been not good at this game is that I get too focused on the resources, and I overspend my turns on getting resources instead of looking at, okay, I don't have to be able to pay for everything. That's not the point. All right, so I think it is. So we got papyrus and stone next to us. So I think starting out with wood is acceptable. And then I believe that, again, getting the altar, really nice. I like that plan. The East Trading Post would also be, you know what? Well, never mind. I thought I could change it really fast because this guy's probably going to go heavy on the natural resources, so that would be really, really good. Okay. I have access to papyrus over here, but I think that grabbing the glass here is okay. Because then that gives us access to that. Okay. Wow, that's... I really don't want to go sciences. I suppose the best card to play here is just grabbing the war card here. I mean, I could, like, really invest heavy into the war card, or I could just grab the ore. Really don't like that I didn't get any brick. Yeah, I just invest in that. I mean, I could have, like, guaranteed a victory here, but I will happily take 3 points for the pawn shop. It does chain into the statue, which is not nothing. And And I will get to go through the discard pile, and really in the first age, you don't really want to do that, so I'm not really worried about my wonders here. Okay, that's a little annoying that I lost this war, but also the first age is not really too terrible of losing the war, especially because I win one, I come out even. So I'm happy with that. So I think I'm looking for 2 more resource cards. I think I'm looking for the double brick, double wood. Yeah, like, I mean, I can't afford any of these, and I really don't need the press. I think the wood is much more key here. Now, the issue is I need money. Okay. So while the statue here is interesting, I am going to play the vineyard because this is just too much money. Yeah, now I've got some money to play with. Okay, and there's the brickyard, and so now I can kind of get off of any kind of resources because I have access to everything. I only have access to a couple stone, but that's okay. I think I can work around that. I am worried that this opponent over here is really leaning into the wars, but I'm okay with that. All right. Science cards I don't care about passing because no one really seems to be going that way. Loom I don't mind passing either because I have access to it. So really what makes the most sense is to bury this. And then let's see what we got in the discard pile here. Yeah, I will just happily take 5 coins. I don't think that that's a bad thing. And then courthouse seems good. I could take the press so I don't have to pay for it, but I think 4 points is just worth more than that. That's what I'm banking on. All right, and the statue. Man, that's... Wow. What are people playing? What are they trying to do? I guess he's going more blue, but I guess these players are very much setting up... Okay, so he takes that war there in order to beat me, but it looks like they're setting up for the third age, which I'm okay grabbing, what, 8 plus 6? That's 14 points already in blues, and I'll be able to play some stuff out of the discard pile here. Now, the one issue with that is there's usually not, like, you know, rock star stuff. That's one of my big problems with this wonder is it seems nice because you get 3 extra cards if you get it all, but it also... there's usually not, like, fantastic stuff in the discard pile. So, all right, well, Palace is probably what we're going for here, even though we have to pay for it. I'm happy to pay. And then, yeah, I do want to make sure that I go through the disc, you know, use my power here. Pantheon, 100%. I don't really see any reason that we would do anything else. The rest of the cards are not anything close to 7 points. And I can construct this for free, so... and I'm really, like, these two, my neighbors seem to be totally ignoring blue. This guy's kind of going blue, but also has this, like, other science thing going on that he's trying to do. Okay, man, do I grab the arsenal here and, like, try to put some pressure on the wars? I think the answer is yes. And I actually think that really, like, leaning into this is what I want to do, and then maybe try to spend the last 2 turns grabbing. I get the thing with these is the other thing with this is I wish there was point values attached because, like, okay, completing this is 1 victory point, and I get something from the discard pile, but is the thing in the discard pile any better? Like, okay. Is the thing in the discard pile any better than 5 points? I don't think so. I think I'd rather just have the 5 points. And like with the war card there, I'd rather just play more war cards and win the war. See, now this I do think is okay. I'm going to play this and I want to give it to. It really doesn't matter. Now I want to complete the wonder. Getting the point is not a bad thing. And then, like, getting to construct something from the discard pile is not nothing. Okay, I'm actually, I'm not upset about how this game went. I don't think he has, well, he has a pretty good science game, that's for sure. Okay, how are we doing on wars? We win. I mean, I can grab like 2 victory points here, 3 victory points here, 4 here. Yeah, I think it's this one. That picks us up a couple extra victory points there. So I believe that is a double victory on the war, which is great in age 3. So we don't quite win this one. We take a 3rd place finish based on the coin. But let's see who was Wonder Champ. So he was over here. So what did he do? Well, these two guilds definitely were helpful for him. Same with this. What else did he have that he just kind of had an all-around strong game. You know, he had the 12 points in the conflict, the wars, 10 from his wonder, 11 from blues, the 18 from the guilds was big. We had 34 in the civilian blue cards, which is a really nice score. We just didn't really have much else. Well, what I needed to do, I think, was I needed this player over here to not play this stables card in age 2. That would have given me an extra couple points there, and then maybe I need to be a little more aggressive in taking this guy down, especially in age 1. The fact that he played both of these in age 1 was a little bit annoying because then I lost the war there. Still, I think I'm kind of grasping maybe I was a little bit too resource heavy here, but I also because especially now looking in hindsight, I probably wasted a turn grabbing the wood here because this really was useless to me. So maybe that's something that I, if I am this wonder, that's something I look at next time. So, hey, thanks for joining us. If you are enjoying the content, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, all that jazz. I'm, again, always happy for the help. Please, absolutely, if you think I misplayed something, let me know. All right, we will see you all next time.